Usman Nurmagomedov, 26 years of age. Paul Hughes, 28. Usman is 2 inches taller and has a 2-inch reach advantage as a result.
All right, gentlemen, been over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now if you want. The sound of the bell, come on out. Handle your business. Let's go.
He knows he's been taught really well.
Paul Hughes in the black trunks, Usman Nurmagomedov in the white. 155-pound world championship slated for 5 5-minute rounds if necessary.
Right,
Mike Beltran to oversee it.
Ready to fight, ready to fight. Let's go.
Southpaw stands for Usman.
That's it.
I wonder if Usman's going to use a bit of time to just try and read Paul a little bit. Try and figure out if there's anything that he didn't see in his research. I wonder how many of his fights he actually watched. How many did he sit through and study? Because he might still be an unknown commodity in front of him, Paul Hughes, right now.
Nurmagomedov starting early with some searching kicks, just flicking that leg out. There's another.
Just testing the range with that long leg.
And that is where the differences become very evident between Usman Nurmagomedov and even the legends like Khabib and one of his other training partners, the UFC champion, Islam Makhachev. This guy, much more dexterous in the striking game, much quicker.
Very much like his brother. You know, Umar is very loose and flexible with his legs as well. They tend to pick with their legs like a lot of the other fighters use their lead hand. This is why Paul's got to get inside this kicking range. It's a real challenge because he can use so many different kicks to keep that distance.
Already several stance switches for Usman Nurmagomedov in the early goings of this fight.
That's it. Keep that distance.
Very technical start here.
There you go. Keep that distance.
Khabib in the corner of his cousin.
Keep carrying that calf. There you go. Take. There you go.
Jab misses. More work on the legs. Laser right hand from Usman Nurmagomedov.
Very calm, technical. This is nice side kick to the midsection. One of the best weapons that Usman's got.
Followed it up with the inside leg kick. There's the speed again, displayed on the jab.
Distance. There you go.
A lot more respect from Usman than I was expecting in this first round. I thought he was going to come out and really be a bully. Maybe he's trying to figure out why Paul Hughes is so confident. Nice jab. It's so sharp, that is. No wind up on it or anything. Just pops it on the chin of his opponent.
That's what I want to see. 2 minutes. Turn.
Often happens in the open stances. The inside leg kick can come up a little high.
Distance is the only way. You can't do this. When he wants to get the takedown, let's get the takedown. Let's take on the kick.
Paul wants to go.
Beautiful. He's doing beautiful. Stay at the distance. Keep that kicking going. That calf kick's good.
Nice.
Paul
opening up.
Three-piece combination. Nurmagomedov was able to move outside the range of the end.
Look at the redness on the inside of the lead leg of Paul Hughes from those slicing kicks.
And on the midsection as well.
Oh!
Hughes catches an advancing Nurmagomedov.
There you go.
And unfortunately for Paul, he's got that skin complexion that shows every single bit of contact that he gets from the toes of Nurmagomedov.
There you go. There you go.
Nice lead hook kick. Don't see those very often in mixed martial arts. I'm enjoying this feeling out process. We've got just over a minute left in the first round. Oh no, groin kick each.
Hughes tried the push kick at the same time that Usman was advancing. Below the belt.
Good time. Go ahead, brother. Good time, young man.
He's good to go.
Ready to go? You ready to go? Hey, both of you guys, hey. Pick it up, all right? Let's go, fight!
Distance.
Goes for that front kick again. Paul's looking for that check left hook. He's got a very, very powerful left hook. Now we've seen him come off a kick to a left hook. We've seen him come off a cross to the body to a left hook now.
Stabbing front kick from Usman. Hughes is going to have to be very careful about kicking himself off balance with the speed of Usman.
30 seconds. Keep that distance.
Javi Mendez calling for Usman Nurmagomedov to keep the distance. He is the longer fighter.
Both these guys are just moving so well. The long-range game of Usman is really incredible to watch. He just picks and pokes at people.
Keep that distance.
Keeps them right on the end of his toes.
Oh, hey!
They're working that body shot, aren't they, both of them? Usman's working it with his toes, and Paul's working it with that dig from an incredible amount, especially if you take into account the amount of times that Javier Mendez has been in a championship corner and a championship training camp.
I mean, you think of Cain Velasquez and Daniel Cormier and Khabib and Luke Rockhold, and the list continues to go. Good jab there from Paul Hughes.
There you go.
Side kick again from Usman. Tries it now to the face.
There you go. I want that continuing.
Now, Usman did say that he was going to try and get the finish in this round.
Stay on that movement. Stay on that
A switch kick there for Paul Hughes, off balance Usman Nurmagomedov. Big swing and a miss. Usman down on the leg. Hughes, great job shrugging it off.
movement. Stay on the movement. Stay on
Two
that
confidence-building moments for Paul Hughes, the
Interesting.
Irishman.
Shifts the dynamic slightly.
Well, we saw that exact thing start to change the A.J. McKee fight. Paul Hughes, can he plant seeds of doubt in the unflappable Usman Nurmagomedov?
Good pressure and defense so far. Nice low kick as well.
There's
There
a look
you
at
go.
that corner I was
There you
referencing.
go.
Khabib Nurmagomedov in the foreground.
Keep that distance.
Makhachev in the background. It's quite a corner when Islam's not even really allowed to speak. He's the third. Good work again by Hughes. For now, Usman continues to pursue this pressure.
Goes for a trip. Paul keeps his hips away. Really good movement so far.
Ripping to the body is Paul Hughes, attacking that liver with the left hook. Knee on the inside from Usman Nurmagomedov.
Punch your way in. Perfect. That's your position.
Go.
Nice. There you go.
Usman now digging to the body.
There you go.
Knees and punches.
These are powerful knees as well. He's pulling himself into that knee with the underhook. Oh, and an elbow on the break.
Looked like Hughes was able to avoid the brunt of that.
Some deep breaths from Usman.
Sharp inside kick. Next one is checked.
Yeah. Oh, and another level change, and Paul defends it. Dig shots to the body. Interesting.
I love the counter Paul Hughes uses to that clinch. Dennis Seaver used to do that. Just flail and punch your way out of it. There's the blue corner of Paul Hughes.
Drive the shot there and go. Hey, draw it. Draw right there and go. Draw right there and go. Draw it.
Oh, they the best punches landed so far, certainly from Usman. Paul just seems unfazed, though. It's almost like he's going to allow Usman to work for these first couple of rounds and see what he can pick. Because he said he needs to pressure him to find those holes in his game. There are no holes in the games of these fighters at this level. Oh, nice work with the knee.
Beautiful timing on the knee. Attacking that rib. Another jab to the body from Hughes. Starting to really invest in that work.
And the calf is damaged.
Redness on the calf of Usman Nurmagomedov.
And that's not only going to take away the movement, but it's also going to take away the level changing, the drive on the takedowns. Oh!
The knee almost got to the chin of Paul Hughes.
Very close.
He threw a right hand over the top and then rips a 2-3 to the body.
Loving that.
Loves that clinch.
Yeah, he loves that tie clinch. He's not really landed a great deal of clean knees from it, though. Paul's dropping his level and, as you said, throwing those punches. Reminds me of Vanderlei Silva, Guy Mezger as well. Ignore the tie clinch, just punch him with both free hands. And again with the calf.
Now Usman trying to invest in some combinations and a big, deep breath.
That leg is hurt. My goodness, that lead leg of Usman is really damaged. Look, he's struggling to step onto it.
Starting to affect the footing. We'll see if the Hughes corner recognizes it.
And the hands are starting to come down as well. The longer this fight goes, though, the more that calf is going to start to feel heavy for Usman.
Both men had some moments in round number 2 as we start the third frame. Sean O'Connell and Dan Hardy cage side at Coca-Cola Arena in Dubai, sold out in a world championship bout at 155 pounds between Paul Hughes in the black trunks and Usman Nurmagomedov in the white.
Now we're watching for the calf kicks from Paul Hughes and the body punches. From Nurmagomedov, I'm watching the clinch work, that tie clinch where he's trying to drag Paul's head down onto a knee.
I would add to it, Dan, that lead leg or even the rear leg potentially sneaking north because Hughes is starting to reach down to try and address the damage on his legs. Don't be surprised if Usman Nurmagomedov feints a low kick and brings it up high instead. Dan
nice
Hardy,
jab.
How many people in this building are surprised by how well Paul Hughes is doing right now?
I think even the fans that came there to support him are impressed at what he's doing right now. They must have known that he was up against it. The odds were heavily in Usman's favor, as they should be with the record that he has. Oh, and again with that hook to the body.
Hughes is so good at changing the angles on punches to adjust to his body position and the position of his opponent. Good level change there. How did he stay upright with the speed of that level change and takedown attempt? The fact that Paul Hughes is still on his feet is a real testament to the work he's done.
Really amazing. He moves like a cat.
Nurmagomedov, though, so fast. And they're, like you said, they're just not holes in the game. There's not a weakness to exploit.
No holes and no seams either. You know, how he goes from striking to level change and then back again is... Now, these are deep breaths for Usman. I think Paul Hughes is going to want to go straight away just to keep the pressure on. Keep the pace going. He doesn't want to break, yeah. Heard it from the corner.
I think that's smart. Strategically, you want to see if you can sap the gas tank as you continue to attack the calves.
And he's not even fully committing to his punches as well. He's still testing Usman, it feels.
Well, the movement of Usman is still good enough to keep him out of range. If he overcommits, finds himself off balance, that's when the counter punches become dangerous. Incredible fight IQ for
Beautiful. Look at the... Oh, man. That was bad. I heard that one.
And it's hard to make the adjustment when Hughes is spinning and moving.
That's a bad one as well.
Incredibly unfortunate.
Yeah, it was entirely accidental. I mean, you know, it was as he was spinning, it was a very unfortunate. I mean, the benefit to Usman right now is that he is getting rest. The Hughes camp is saying that he's done this because he wants the rest. I don't think it was intentional, purely because of the speed of the exchange. But Paul's going to do everything he can to keep this fight moving.
Stay right there.
Point deduction.
There is the point deduction.
Wow.
Point. Hey, keep it clean. You understand? Both of you. Keep it clean. Fight, let's go.
He said he didn't mean it. I agree he didn't mean it. But
I mean, you'd have to be an absolute sniper to be doing that deliberately on a spinning opponent.
100%.
And now's the takedown. Usman Nurmagomedov with the takedown. Can he stay on the back of Paul Hughes?
It's incredible to watch Usman go from a strike to a takedown and back to striking again. It really is so fluid, seamless. Incredible that Paul Hughes is keeping this fight moving. Most people would be stuck here.
The wrestling and re-wrestling of Usman, and now he goes around to that front headlock position. The speed is equally on display with the striking exchanges and the grappling. It's very impressive.
Very tricky. Oh, that was a good elbow. That's two good elbows from Usman. Paul seems unfazed, but he can't take too many of those. Even if it doesn't hurt him, it might cut him.
Good combination from Hughes. Jab and then a straight right to the body.
That was quite clear from the corner. Don't let him off the hook.
And that was a big energy expenditure from Usman Nurmagomedov on those takedown attempts. Of course, the same is true for Hughes to get back to his feet.
The interesting thing is, the interesting thing is how those exchanges play out in the minds of both fighters. They both took a hit to their cardio, no doubt about it. But Paul felt success coming out of that exchange, whereas Usman maybe not. And that can make your lungs burn a little bit more than they actually are. This is good work by Paul Hughes in the clinch.
That rip to the body as Usman tries to push his head down where he can attack it with some knees. Beautiful work by Hughes. Now pressing Usman into the corner right in front of his coaches. Makhachev, Mendez, and of course Habib Nurmagomedov. Another shot to the body from Hughes. And now the hook comes upstairs. The knee misses and is caught.
Oh, that was a good knee from Usman. Smile from Paul Hughes.
A big deep breath from both fighters in these final 10 seconds of round 3.
This is getting very interesting. Another good shot to the body from Hughes.
An uppercut to follow to the chin. Into the championship rounds. 5 minutes in the 4th ahead. Usman Nurmagomedov in those white trunks defending his Bellator lightweight title. Paul Hughes, the challenger, accounting well for himself through the first 15 minutes.
Man, I already want to watch this fight back. These first 3 rounds have been fascinating. So technical on both sides. Really incredible mixed martial arts display that we've got in front of us right now. Credit to both of these guys. Nice lead hand to lead leg by Usman.
Dan, we haven't really addressed scoring. I don't know how I would be scoring this if my job were to judge. I'm glad that it is not, and I just get to sit here and talk about it.
Well, we also have to remember that there's a point being deducted off one of the rounds. I could certainly score a round for Paul here and there. I've not been scoring it myself because I've been so invested in the technicality of both of these guys, but you've got to be able to make an argument for Paul in some of these situations.
Good movement by Hughes to avoid that repeated jab from Usman Nurmagomedov.
Lovely control of the center as well.
There you go.
Mendez, Nurmagomedov, Makhachev all in the corner of Usman.
Lovely check hook. Usman digging to the body a little bit. Touches the lead leg. Looks like he's facing a takedown.
Just giving him something to look at.
Such a tricky game.
Switching stances back and forth is Usman. Hughes continues to stalk, cutting off the retreats.
That was a good uppercut. Expecting that level change from Usman now. He's got to be less predictable. He's going punch to level change, but he's doing it square in the pocket. And Paul's now finding him with that uppercut.
Side kick again to the midsection. Right hand snuck through there for Paul Hughes. Jab to the body, then to the chin.
That's a fast jab from Usman. Calf kick on the cross counter. Very smart the way that Paul was building his game. Uppercut lands again.
He missed the jab, but he landed the uppercut, and then he tries it again when Usman advances. Sharp inside leg kick from Usman. And a good jab behind it.
A wee bit more feet.
A wee bit more feet. Does he mean kicking or movement? Beautiful again, sniping with the cross. He's allowing Usman to go first, so he's countering. And I think at this point, Usman feels like he needs to go first because the fight might be slipping away from him a little bit.
Good check on the inside leg kick. And Usman taking some more deep breaths. And we might be seeing good body kick from Paul Hughes. We might be seeing evidence of that thing we talked about so many times during the earlier card. Paul Hughes and his confidence able to instill just a little bit of doubt. They both got an eye poke.
They both had a clash of heads there. I think Paul's bleeding. No, they're both, Paul's bleeding here. Paul's wiping the blood and calling him on. We're going to see a replay here. The Irish fans are on their feet. So as they step in here, oh yeah, a little clash of heads. I mean, Paul came off worse as far as a cut, but Usman's head twisted. You see how his head folded into his neck?
That's right, and where Paul's bleeding from, that's the hardest part of your head. Usman took that more on the temple, on the side of the head.
It looks like Paul came off worse, but Usman was actually rocked by that.
Right there. He has time. Hey, he has time. You understand? You stand right there. All right? Usman. Hey, over here.
The gamesmanship from the Paul Hughes corner is downright hilarious. Appealing to Mike Beltran, no corner advice. And then as soon as he walks over to address Usman, he starts coaching his own guy.
Don't coach. Over here.
I'm even looking around the arena and all the security guards that are supposed to be watching the fans, they keep looking over their shoulder, wondering what's going on. That's a look for Paul Hughes, look at it.
Hughes imploring the crowd for a little bit of energy, a little noise. A sold-out Coca-Cola Arena, happy to oblige.
All right, looks like we're going.
90 seconds left in the fourth round.
You've got to wonder how much the pressure of Paul Hughes standing there got Usman to get back into the fight as quickly as he has. You've also got to wonder how Usman's going to respond if he takes some more shots. Oh, left hook.
Hook snuck through. Good timing on the takedown from Usman.
Usman's got a minute to work here.
Hughes is playing to the crowd. He needs to fight with a minute left and a world champion on top of him.
Nice short elbow there from Usman. Palm across the mouth, drops the elbow. Lovely work, soaring across the face of Paul Hughes with that. Driving forward, trying to separate the guard. I don't think Paul's going to be too bothered about trying to scramble here. I mean, just over 30 seconds.
Dan, I'm surprised by it because these rounds are all very, very close, and he does not appear intent on even trying to get up, conserving the energy for a fifth round instead.
You've got to also wonder, though, I mean, we've not been scoring it, but you've got to wonder whether Paul's kind of keeping a track of this fight in his own head. He's got the point deduction, he's going to be confident and he's been landing good shots. he might feel like just burning this next 10 seconds here is fine to get him into the 5th round.
He has avoided most of the damage. Good elbow from Usman there as the round comes to a close.
Back. All right, gentlemen, 5th and final round. Ready to fight? You ready to fight? Hell, let's go.
Oh,
nice jab from Hughes. You got to have a lot of respect for the way that Usman Nurmagomedov timed that takedown, answered a high-pressure situation after the clash of heads. Hard to know who feels they've got momentum in this 5th round.
The color of the inside of Paul Hughes' leg matches the tape on Usman's gloves. It's insane, the redness.
In the next couple of days, it'll match the color of the tape on Hughes' glove.
Maybe even his shorts if he's unlucky. Oh, that was a long left hook.
Blocked by Usman Nurmagomedov.
It's amazing that Hughes has not responded to any of these inside low kicks. I mean, they can really destabilize someone's base, but Paul seems unfazed by it. Oh, lovely twist round to the back by Usman. That was very, very slick.
He was waiting for it, the commitment from Paul Hughes, so he could have a takedown opportunity. Good work by Hughes. Reaching back.
Solid knee to the thigh. Paul's gonna spring back up in a minute, I think. But he can't take too many of these.
Cannot spend too much time here in a close fight. The Coca-Cola Arena crowd loving the work from Usman Nurmagomedov.
This is really solid work by Usman, softening the gluteus maximus up.
Yeah. There you go.
Hughes back to his feet, turns.
His wrestling's been quite incredible, Paul, I'll be honest. I mean, most people get dominated by Usman, and Paul's at least maintained the competitiveness in these scrambles.
Usman remains one step ahead, though, even after the great scramble from Paul Hughes.
The wrestling is just so fluid, isn't it? I mean, it's just one to another to another. It never ends. Oh, lovely switch.
What a switch by Paul Hughes.
2 minutes left, all to play for. I don't think either of these guys can be confident that they can walk away with the belt.
Jab from Usman. Habib up out of his seat, demanding his cousin put in the effort now to get this fight. Good head position here from Paul Hughes. Dan, it feels like every single exchange is so important. This fight has been razor-thin margin.
I mean, we've got just over a minute left, and anything could happen that could change this fight entirely. Lovely underhook dig into head position. Nice knee to the inside from Usman. Takes a couple of body shots.
More body shots from Hughes. Overhand right out of that clinch work.
Lovely knee to the body there from Usman.
And now Hughes eats a right hand. A big moment, a knee from Usman. Hughes trying to find that uppercut that landed so many times. Inside of a minute now. Hughes behind his jab.
Can Paul make a statement at the end of this round? Ooh, that was a glancing left hook. Lovely
beautiful jab. Usman responds with one of his own. Right hand from Paul Hughes. And more work to the body. Hughes tries the leaping knee. Usman catches it. Can he complete this takedown and finish on top? Another switch from Paul Hughes. What timing, ripping to the body and swinging away to the final bell. What a championship fight.
And now it's time to announce the winner for our main event for PFL Road to Dubai Championship Series. It's a lightweight title. And after five-minute rounds, we head to the judges' scorecards for decision. Judge Hadi Ali scores 47-47. Judge Eric Colon scores 48-46. And Judge Sal DeMallo scores 48-46. And the winner by majority decision, still undefeated, Usman Nurmagomedov!
One judge called it a draw. Two saw it in the favor of the still undefeated champion, Usman Nurmagomedov.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with your champion, undefeated, Usman.
Whoa. Dubai, salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. First of all, this is for you guys. This is for you. Thank you so much. First of all, alhamdulillah. Paul Hughes, brother, you are the man, brother. You're really the man. Brother, you're tough. Woo! Honestly, I underestimate this guy. Woo! It was my little mistake, but still undefeated, undisputed. Bellator lightweight champion, Usman Nurmagomedov. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Guys, I know this is not my time to talk. I just want to say one thing is all these things beginning from my side and other guy when we was fighting. But don't forget, Ireland is the biggest supporter in the world for Palestine. Don't forget about this. We love you guys. You, your government, everybody. Here inside the cage, only competition. MMA, all about respect. We love you guys because you guys support our brother in Palestine. We love you guys. I just want to let you know. Thank you so much, Paul. Thank you so much.
Khabib, thank you for that. Usman, talk to me about Paul Hughes' game. Were you impressed? What surprised you about him?
He's the wrestling defense, takedowns defense, very well. He's tough, he's strong. I didn't think he will be like this strong, brother. Brother, you're really strong. You tell me on the face to face, this is my mistake. You was right, brother. Thank you so much. I never take this damage what I take with him in this fight. I have a lot of pain on my body. Brothers, thank you for this fight. I think I jumped to next level because of him. He made me better than I was today. And I think for sure he gonna better too. Thank you so much, Paul. I really respect you, brother. And I wanna say big thanks to people who come to support us. Not only me, and Paul Hughes too. And for my Russian fans, assalamu alaikum всем братьям, которые здесь находятся. Братья, клянусь, очень тяжелый бой выдался. Во многом я считаю, что это потому, что я не готовился с Хабибом, Исламом с ними в лагере. Получилось так, что я готовился отдельно. Иногда это очень тяжело, когда тебя не гоняет твой старший брат. И я это почувствовал сегодня в октагоне. Больше такого не повторится. Хабиб, без твоей подготовки я больше не буду драться.
Congratulations, Usman. That was an incredible performance, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion, Usman Nurmagomedov. Paul, come and talk to me, my friend. Look, I know you're disappointed, but every single person in this arena, whether they came to support you or came to root against you, they're proud of that performance that you put in. Talk to me about the fight. What did you expect from it, and did it play out the way you expected?
Yeah, it really did play out how I expected. I'm so gutted. I'm so disappointed. I really thought I won that one. I should have pushed harder. Next time, I know we're going to fight again. There's no question. So much respect for Usman. I thought I won tonight, but look, I probably left some in the tank. I need to give everything next time, and I will. Fuck.
With us being in this position right now, you're coming off a loss, of course, but you've just gone the distance with an undefeated fighter, an incredible fighter, and you've proven yourself as an incredible fighter. You also beat AJ McKee. You must be realizing that Paul Hughes is on another level to what you thought.
No, this is exactly what I thought. I thought I was good enough to finish Usman. I really thought I was going to win tonight. I'm fucking heartbroken here, to be honest. I really thought I was going to win. Thank you. So, look, to see this arena packed out like this for a PFL show, as I said before, the PFL believed in me, and I believe in the PFL surely, because look what we're doing. I just can't wait to see what's in the future. We have to do the rematch in Belfast. It has to be in Belfast. We got to bring it back to Ireland. Back for a homecoming for me. I think I've earned this. And one thing I would say, all the guys from Dagestan coming over to Ireland, you will be welcomed with open arms, as we have great respect for a small fighting nation like you guys. I know things get put out there in the media, but this is martial arts at the end of the day. Yes, the lines do get blurred at times, and maybe it did get personal between me and Usman, but look, we settled our difference in here. There's a lot of respect, and I know for a fact we're going to do it again someday, and I know that I will be the victor next time.
Congratulations, my friend. It was an incredible performance, and I know you're going to be better from it. And those Irish fans that have followed you, they're incredibly proud of you.
I have hundreds of people traveling from everywhere around the globe to be here right in Dubai, and it won't be the last time. We will go everywhere in the world with the PFL, but I just have one request. Please, bring it back to Belfast, PFL. Come on.
We'll see you in Belfast, everybody, for the rematch. Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible fight. Make some noise for these two competitors. Paul Hughes, Usman Nurmagomedov.
Umar Nurmagomedov, famous Dagestani name. Can he carry on the family legacy? He takes on Sidamar Honorio from nearby Philadelphia, as much of a local as you're going to get here. Umar Nurmagomedov in the blue trunks, Sidamar Honorio in the red. 135-pound bantamweight showcase bout. We do not have a bantamweight division, but maybe something to look forward to for season 3.
Absolutely. That would be fun.
No touch of the gloves. They'll get right to action here.
Now, Umar told us he's basically a Muay Thai fighter. With that Nurmagomedov name, you know that wrestling's in his background.
Interesting, Sidamar said he's never, the Nurmagomedovs have never faced anybody with a jiu-jitsu background like his, and he's going to show them what that's all about. Go ahead, take me down, put me in my world.
It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out, because as he mentioned, Umar actually counts himself as a little bit more of a striker. In fact, when we asked him how the rounds between Umar and Khabib go in training, he said, well, look, I can get the better of him in striking, and then he'll take me down and make my life miserable.
Oh, head kick.
Head kick there from Umar. And Honorio pulls guard. He says, all right, I'll bring you down here myself if you're not going to shoot a takedown.
Now, I appreciate jiu-jitsu. I myself am a black belt, but you still cannot sleep on the ground skills of these combat sambo world champions. You cannot sleep on their ground skills.
Nice pass by Nurmagomedov.
Nice recovery here by Sidamar Honorio. Active legs from the bottom. Nurmagomedov will look to pass. Great opportunities for some signature ground and pound.
Ooh, beautiful right hand on the drop.
Umar Nurmagomedov in the blue trunks on top, working some ground and pound, classic body to the head combination there. Smothering the movement on bottom for Sidamar Honorio in the red. Nurmagomedov stands up out of guard, kicks at the legs. Gasper Oliver steps in, will stand him back up. If you watched PFL Season 1, you did see Umar Nurmagomedov in a similar showcase bout, and that one, the thing I took away most was his ability to control distance, but right there it was Sidamar Honorio who closed with a head kick attempt. Nice body kick there from Honorio.
Umar didn't like that.
He set that kick up nice with his hands, followed through.
Head kick sneaks over the left shoulder of Sidamar Honorio.
Arm throw attempt. Honorio. Tough to spit that one out.
Once again, Umar Nurmagomedov back on top of Sidamar Honorio, trying to create offense here.
Now, Umar Nurmagomedov, he looks very comfortable being on top of a black belt at this level, so Honorio may have to change up his game plan.
Nurmagomedov, 23 years old, but already 10 professional fights. He's so far undefeated in his mixed martial arts career. So despite the fact that Sidamar Honorio, 16 years older than his opponent here, their experience in the cage not all that similar, or excuse me, not all that different, as 10 wins for Nurmagomedov, only 13 for Honorio.
And again, that background that we just kind of gloss right over, that combat sambo background, that's that amateur MMA, man, that just gives these guys so much of a step up. So much experience.
And as one would expect, we asked Umar a lot about training with his cousin Khabib, who's pretty much, you know, universally considered the best fighter in the world right now, at least in the lower weight classes. And he said, look, after I train with Khabib, after I fight him in training, everyone else is easy. 10 seconds left here in round number 1, and Sidamar Honorio at least making it interesting against Umar Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it plays out in round number 2 when we return on ESPN+. Showcase bout, Umar Nurmagomedov in the blue trunks, Sidamar Honorio in the red. We'll get back to light heavyweight and heavyweight action for the rest of the evening here on ESPN+, with playoff spots on the line. But for now, the bantamweights squaring off. Front kick from Nurmagomedov. Double jab there, Eve, from Umar.
Yeah, and if you notice, he's switching stances. We haven't really even pointed that out, but every time he switches stances, it doesn't look like he's any stronger or any weaker on either side. His skill level stays the same.
Sidamar Honorio talking to somebody in there.
Was he talking to his corner? I wasn't sure who he was talking to.
I think that was a conversation between fighter and corner. Usually that's one-sided communication. Head kick attempt there from Honorio.
He composed in great control of this distance with Umar Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, and once again, we're talking about a 23-year-old. That's a lot. That shows a lot of maturity inside the cage.
Southpaw stance here.
Ooh, that was beautiful.
He timed that perfectly, didn't he?
Yeah.
There's that lead head kick. I mean, it's not an easy thing to throw. It's not a technique that a novice striker is really going to be good at. And Umar's shown it a couple times in this one as he checks a lead leg kick from Sidamar.
But the other thing about it was he also he used it as a counter, avoided the low calf kick, and slapped him in the face with it.
He timed it, picked that foot up just as he kicked and kicked him in the face with it.
Beautiful.
Take a look inside Nurmagomedov's corner. That's Islam Mamedov, also on the PFL roster. Speaking Russian.
Give number two.
There's the 2.
Well done.
Back to work goes Nurmagomedov, closing the distance against Sidamar Honorio. Nice evasion there from the Philadelphia native. Body kick from Sidamar Honorio.
Changed it up. Right kick, then left kick, and the left kick landed.
Bouncing around, trying to find the right timing and combinations is Umar Nurmagomedov. To his credit, Sidamar Honorio interrupting things with leg kicks of his own and the big winging head kick attempts.
I think Sidamar landed a nice right hook there, but Umar just ate it.
Looked like it missed to me.
Okay.
I think he kicked and off-balanced him just as he threw it. Or it might have landed.
Inside of 2 minutes left here in round number 2. Bantamweight showcase bout. No points on the line.
Honario's throwing those naked kicks hard, and if Umar wants to, he can start timing that or just countering after he blocks.
You saw him attempt to whip that lead head kick up again. Just missed.
Front kick again.
A lot of kicking exchanges here from these two strikers. Sidamar Honorio in the first round looked like he wanted to get into a jiu-jitsu exchange. Not so much effort on his part in that respect, at least here in round number 2. Willing to strike it out.
He pulled guard in the first round, and now it seems like he's settled into his striking exchanges. It's interesting. I would love to see what kind of transition skills he has. Can he set up a takedown? Can he level change and drive through Nurmagomedov?
He's got 3 knockouts to his credit, equal to his 3 submissions. Big body kick from Umar. Go ahead.
One thing I remember from the fighter meetings was that Honorio was telling us that he thinks that Umar is just a kicker. He's only a kicker. That's all he does. And we see Honorio just falling into that same game, throwing lots of kicks, but Umar's winning that game.
Push kick there from Nurmagomedov, and you saw him wipe the sweat off of the bottom of his foot. Rolling kick attempt there from Sidamar Honorio. And round 3 coming up when we come back on ESPN+. 2 rounds down, 1 more to go. Umar Nurmagomedov in the blue shorts.
Ready?
Sidamar Honorio out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, just an hour away in the red. Once again, the lead leg comes up. He comes out in an orthodox stance this round, does Umar. Leg kick there, low calf kick from Sidamar Honorio. It's checked every time, but there's still a lot of power on it.
Now, Umar has been successful when he throws his hands. Remember when his corner was calling for the 2, he fired it and landed it. I would like to see him use his hands behind his kicks a little more.
Inside leg kick, winging response from Honorio misses, as does the head kick attempt from the Philadelphia native. Back to a southpaw stance goes Umar Nurmagomedov. There's that kick again. Honorio does a good job of shrugging that lead shoulder and making sure to shrug off the brunt of it. Now we talked to Umar Nurmagomedov, Eve, about why come here for a showcase bout in the PFL? You know, you're 23 years old. You've got a long future in this sport. What's the growth looking like here? We saw him last year. Is he a better fighter now than he was?
I believe he's a better fighter now than he was, but here's what I see in this fight that I would like to see more of from him. I'd like to see him taking advantage of his advantages in this fight. He's the better striker, but he's waiting. He's waiting and letting the engagements happen when Onario allows them to happen, or he's just firing kicks. If he turns it up some, he could take Onario out of there. He looks like to be the better fighter in this one.
Looks like Nurmagomedov is not stepping outside of the box at all. He's very comfortable with his striking. He's a Muay Thai guy. He hasn't really done anything out of the ordinary here, really kind of extended himself at all.
Halfway through round number 3, Umar Nurmagomedov going to work on top here. There's a certain amount of weight, obviously, carried with the name you see on the back of his shorts. You wonder if that comes into play with a conservative performance like this one. You know, playing it safe, looking to extend the winning streak. He's at 10-0 right now.
I understand what you're saying. I like his skill set. I like what he seems to be able to do. But it's as if this is a race, a 30-mile race, and he's going at 30 miles an hour, and Onario's going at 10. But he's just constantly going at 30. He could turn this up to 60 and just get it over with. He seems to have the skill set to do so.
Inside of 2 minutes, running out of time if he's going to make it happen. Sidamar Onario, the 39-year-old veteran of the sport, trying to tie up Umar Nurmagomedov. Gasper Oliver's seen enough and stands them back up.
Now, I will tell you, I started fighting mixed martial arts in 1997. I was just a 20-year-old kid. And when you're fighting these guys who are older and you believe they have more experience, so they just have more life experience. There's something about fighting an older man where it just kind of makes you reserved. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, but skill set wise, he looks good, man. He looks like he has the tools.
1997, did you say?
Shut up, Sean.
Umar was born in 1996.
I tell you what, he's been very sharp. He throws good. I mean, all the kicking is very, very impressive. He's not really setting that up with his hands, not letting his hands go at all. I think if he was facing a kid that had good transition skills and he threw that many kicks, he's probably going to end up on his back. The guy could time that and take him down. Sidamar doesn't seem to have that ability to really make that transition. You can stand and trade with him and he's comfortable here on his back. But what about if you see Nurmagomedov on his back? How would he operate there? I would love to see that.
I agree. And Sidamar also, if he was offering more offense, I guarantee you we would see more out of Umar, because we look in these grappling exchanges when Sidamar is in the place where he's comfortable and he's throwing up these attacks, Umar is engaging with him in them and he's winning these transitions. I'd like to see that on the feet. He probably needs someone to push him standing versus someone he can control.
Final 10 seconds of this featured bantamweight bout. Umar Nurmagomedov will finish on top. So, the official decision coming, but an impressive performance from a kid who's already 10-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored the bout 30-27. For your winner by unanimous decision, Umar Nurmagomedov.
No surprise there.
It's Nurmagomedov and Howard going toe-to-toe as we take a look at the tail of the tape. 26, 5'11", 171, and a 73-inch reach, as opposed to 33, 5'7", 17, and 71-inch reach for John Howard as we send it inside the cage and Jazakuro. So here we go in the welterweight division. This one's scheduled for 3 rounds. And again, we see another one of the fighters in the World Series of Fighting coming by way of Russia and Dagestan region. Proficient in Sambo, but these fighters have been coming from that part of the world. Renzo Gracie have been so well developed, not only just with their Sambo and their jiu-jitsu, but their striking, their grappling.
They are very, very high-level wrestlers. You know, like the cream of the crop from Russia came from Dagestan.
Big overhand looping left, and Nurmagomedov goes back for seconds for John Howard. Wow, getting it inside quickly as Howard tries to fire off that right in retaliation. Howard landing that inside leg kick.
Play your game, don't have that, dudes.
For that big overhand left that Nurmagomedov was able to throw is pretty impressive. As we get our first clinch, and we'll see where this one goes. Not sure if either fighter wants to take this to the ground, but Nurmagomedov, you'd have to figure Renzo would have the better ground game in this one.
Definitely. Howard is extremely well versed in jiu-jitsu too. His ground game is very efficient. Abubakar used a very efficient knee here when Howard was against the fence.
John Howard coming in with an impressive record of 24-12, 9 KOs, 6 subs, so he has some knockout power in those fists. What's interesting of note of John Howard is that he is autistic and has talked about that extensively, and here he is in a big battle right now with Nurmagomedov in round number 1 as we go under 3 minutes to go. And John Howard out of Boston, Mass, strong with a very difficult opponent here early on as Nurmagomedov tries for the takedown, unable to get it.
Beautiful knee Howard lands as he's walking out. Very exciting fight.
It's amazing how close they're standing. I mean,
they're touching gloves.
I mean, they're almost right there, and I guess is that a mutual respect thing, or is that just?
Yeah, that's preparing the counter. Like as you, beautiful timing, beautiful takedown, perfectly timed.
Nurmagomedov getting the first takedown of the match. He has a 73-inch reach over Howard's 71, so that theory goes out the window, and this thing turns into a ground game now.
What makes them standing like that so close and waiting for the first one they realize the counters are, most of the knockouts came from counters. So they actually stand right next to each other waiting for the first one to throw so he can counter and try to reach a knockout as his opponent is leaning forward.
Don't use that head, don't use that head.
And he's being warned is Nurmagomedov from driving that head into the chin of John Howard.
Howard doing a good game in terms of defending. Abubakar trying to reach the half guard, driving the knee down and trying to pass. In order to keep Howard down, it's difficult for Abubakar to throw some leather at him because he needs to keep the pressure, which prevents him from posturing and throwing some strong punches there.
And if that name in the fight game sounds familiar, Nurmagomedov, his brother Habib, as you can see in the back of your top of your screen, working with his brother, he is a very accomplished fighter in his own right.
Extremely tough guy. I had the opportunity to roll with him a few days ago, and what a pleasure.
It really was a pleasure. Huh? It really was a pleasure.
It was. Every time I have a hard time.
You went easy on it.
When you are on this line of business, every time you have a hard time, you have a tough time, it's a pleasure.
Coming up on the final 30 seconds of this bout, scheduled for 3 rounds in the welterweight division of the World Series of Fighting. Close fight early on, but Nurmagomedov has certainly taken control of this one. Now working out of the closed guard of John Howard, who's on his back and looking for a way to score some points or get this fight back to its feet. We'll have the second round live when we return to Kansas City.
Let's go, get in the corner, get in the corner, get in the corner.
Back inside Kansas City's Municipal Auditorium. This is WSOF 33. Todd Harris, Renzo Gracie, Joey Varner with you on a beautiful Friday night here in Kansas City. Round number 2, Nurmagomedov and John Howard as we check in with Joey.
All right, Todd. Well, the advice on the Howard corner had nothing to do with wrestling. They told their fighter they wanted more fights, to set up straight punches down the middle, and don't forget to blast him with devastating leg kicks.
Speaking of kicks, a big one coming off the head of Nurmagomedov.
Extremely hard to defend the front kick when it comes. He comes with speed, thank God, not with a lot of power most of the time.
Great action taking place tonight. WSOF 33 from Kansas City's Municipal Auditorium. Todd Harris, Renzo Gracie, Joey Varner, glad to be with you on a Friday night as we are taking a look at a bout in the welterweight division with Abubakar Nurmagomedov and John Howard. First round, Renzo, if you had to give the fight to one of the fighters, who you handed it to?
Even though it would be a tough one to call, I really think Abubakar.
There you go.
Had the advantage on that one.
John Howard this time seems to be a little more aggressive, heeding the words as Joey Varner reported, trying to land some devastating leg kicks, and he gets a takedown of his own, but both fighters quickly back to their feet. Here the corner of John Howard telling their fighter, make it a dogfight. And this time it's Howard trying to walk down Abubakar, and perfectly timed shot, unable to close the deal, and John Howard able to throw him off.
Howard is avoiding takedowns very efficiently, and as Abubakar moves back, he tries to counter.
Still impressed, Renzo, how close these guys are standing to each other. I mean,
amazing.
It's almost like they just missed out on it. You know, he has a 73-inch reach, not a 63.
Yeah, and you think about when Fyodor was fighting, nobody ever got that close to him. He'll be lunging forward, throwing haymakers that if they land, the hair wouldn't grow back. You know?
Yep. You see Abubakar Nurmagomedov coming down the pipe with that straight shot, and now John Howard decides now's a good time, maybe have a little more head movement.
Abubakar is using a very efficient elbow every time Howard gets closer.
That shot attempt stuffed as well by John Howard, so doing a better job, and I don't think he wants any part of going to the ground with Nurmagomedov.
Nice 1-2 with the overhand left, going right on top and landing right behind Howard's ear.
He's just working the speed bag right now. Abubakar just pawing at it. Both fighters exchanging kicks here as we go under 2 minutes to go here in round number 2. This one's scheduled for 3. And since you had a chance to work out with Khabib Nurmagomedov the other day, how does his brother compare to him?
It's very tough. It's a very tough kid too. You know, and it's for sure it's on the way to be a great champion on this sport. It's funny, like when they ask him how did he begin training MMA, he goes, "This is in my bloodline." That means fighting is on his family too.
Well, Nurmagomedov certainly feeling it here as he's dancing around, comes in with a combination, misses that time with that big looping left hand, but the right jab has been working very consistently here in the second round. John Howard showing that he's got a pretty tough chin. He comes in with a low right. He's in trouble.
He landed.
He is in trouble, and Abubakar Nurmagomedov
landed a very good shot, very powerful right hand.
You saw it buckle the knees of John Howard, and he's now in recovery mode.
And Howard has a very tough jaw.
Yes, he does.
It was an elbow, huh? It was actually an elbow that landed. From what I could only see the hand coming in. I didn't see. And Howard is still putting the pressure. He's going to bring him down. Beautiful reverse.
So
beautiful.
Taking that big shot, he gets a takedown of his own. Can't make it stick. And they're back to their feet. 15 seconds to go in round 2. And we will have a third and final round when we return to WSOF 33 live on NBCSN. As we get set for the third and final round, take a look at this elbow. Right there. You were right, Renzo. It was the right elbow of Nurmagomedov.
It really looked like it was a right hook, but in reality, it was a beautiful elbow. Very sharp and right on the spot.
Throw me a towel over here. Hey, sir, you right over there. Right over there.
And our referee, Mike England, sees a spot that was in the Nurmagomedov corner.
Guys, make sure you clean that water up. Back over here.
Towels that off.
Ready? Let's fight.
While we have a quick little break, we'll check in with Joey Varner.
All right, Todd. Well, Coach Javier Mendez kept the instructions simple for his fighter. He said, use your jab, keep him at range, pick him apart, and dominate this fight.
Let's see if he can do that here in the third and final round of this one. Better round for round two, Henzo, would you agree, for John Howard? A little more offense on his side.
Definitely. He improved his game, and he was able to get some very good moments during the match, during that round.
Big moment of the match, though, so far has got to be that quick elbow that Abubakar threw. It looked like a hook, and he caught him with the elbow, putting John Howard to the ground. But Howard showing just how tough he is. Scrambles, gets a takedown right after that happened. So he finishes round two very strongly and comes out here now and connects with that quick right. I want to remind you, we've still got 3 more bouts to go after this one. It all culminates with our main event of the night as David Branch puts his light heavyweight belt on the line against Brazilian Vini Magalhães. But still business to take care of in this one in the welterweight division. Nurmagomedov with the single. Great sprawl defense by John Howard to stay on his feet.
He was able to get the takedown to bring him down. It's more like a dragging down.
Almost looked like John Howard almost didn't anticipate it and lost his balance and just went over backwards.
In reality, he locked Abubakar locked his hip and was able to drag him to the floor. Now he's in half guard. Howard is doing was doing before at least an efficient job in defending Abubakar from a passing there, but now I think with the tiredness and he's leaving very open his side for Abubakar to climb him up.
Keep working. There you go. That's it.
Give me some elbows too. See, look how far he is on half guard now. He's able to, if he wants to grab the head or to control the neck in order to pass the guard.
The voice you're hearing is Habib Nurmagomedov, the brother of Abubakar. Great UFC fighter in his own right, working his brother's corner, and he is constantly chattering away in Russian to his brother, telling him what he should be doing. John Howard's got less than 2 minutes to make something happen here, as Nurmagomedov really seems to be doing the better job here as the ground game slows way down. Final 90 seconds of this fight here in the welterweight division. Surprising there that Mike England had seen enough.
I really think this was a little early to call, to bring that fight up.
It's got to be the benefit of John Howard, who was really not scoring any points. Now at least now he can let the hands go.
Don't grab his pants. There you go.
And again, Abubakar is behind Howard, trying to control his hip to do the same takedown again. Just drag him to the floor. Look, he's going to try to trap his leg. Howard did very efficiently to block this time.
Wow.
Ooh, he was looking at the camera.
Yeah, Nurmagomedov is looking up at the camera, looking up at the monitor, and John Howard takes that opportunity to fire off a big right, snapping the head back.
Good moment for Howard right now. He was staring at the camera.
Looking up at the big jumbotron to see how much time was left, and John Howard just popped him.
On perfect timing.
Tries to jump into a submission move and just unable to do that. And late in the fight, when the fighters are all sweaty, it's tough to get some grip.
Slippery, yeah, he went straight to the floor.
Might have been the last gas for John Howard as we were under 10 seconds to go in the fight. But Nurmagomedov, I'm sure he'll go back to his corner and they'll say, listen, next time you want to know how much time is left, just ask us or we'll tell you, but don't stand and look at the big TV. As this fight has come to a conclusion, we will have the official results as both fighters congratulate one another. We'll return to Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City after this short break.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of professional fighting, we will go to your judges' scorecards. Judges Henry Gary and Brett Miller scored 29-28, and Ross Swanberg scores it 30-27, all for your winner by unanimous decision, Abubakar Nurmagomedov.
Click below to subscribe and watch more MMA content.